On March 25, 2005, a World Exposition like no other, a new idea for a global society, will be born amid the lush natural surroundings of the eastern hills of Nagoya. Waiting at the 2005 World Exposition in Aichi, Japan, the first World Exposition of the 21st century, are surprises and wonders that transcend the imagination. The main street of the venue is the Global Loop, an elevated corridor that is eco-friendly and offers both barrier-free access and a spectacular 360-degree view of the site. The Global House, the symbol pavilion, the most powerful and clear video imagery ever seen, and the treasures of the world, including an intact mammoth, will tell the story of the Earth. Biolung, a 150-meter wall of flowers and plants, is the future of urban space. The Global Commons will bring together the wisdom and culture of more than 120 countries and international organizations. The 6 Global Commons are all as unique as the regions they represent. They will be a place for global exchange. Asia, North and South America, Europe, Africa, Oceania. A variety of displays and events will transcend differences in nationality and culture, allowing visitors to experience the splendor of the world. The open space of Expo Plaza with its large screens, Expo Dome, Expo Hall, the Global Loop, the Global Commons. For 185 days, the venue will be a stage connecting people from all over the world. Visit a fantasy world created by artist Robert Wilson in the evening at Koi Pond. From the host country Japan, the Government Pavilion, Aichi Pavilion, Millenary Sustainable Village, and Nagoya City Pavilion. The traditional crafts and cutting-edge technology that are a part of Japanese culture will be shared with the world and future generations. Nine corporate pavilions and the convention hall will make use of the latest technology to show visitors the future shape of society and provide thrilling entertainment. Japan's first maglev linear motor car, the intelligent multi-mode transit system, hybrid fuel cell buses. Enjoy the transportation of future generations. Giving shape to the voice of the Earth, NPOs and NGOs from around the world will gather in the NGO Global Village. The Seto area is a place for people to interact with nature and each other. The first project in the history of World Expositions to involve citizens' participation will take place here. Expo 2005, Aichi, Japan. The lead performers on this stage are each of us.
In deep space, a planet was born. And upon it, nature gave birth to humankind. In reality, we should have the wisdom necessary to live harmoniously with nature. But now, we plunge into the 21st century, facing not only environmental problems, but many others as well. Perhaps we can find the solutions by learning from nature's wisdom. Expo 2005 in Aichi, Japan, and the Toyota Group Pavilion. For every generation of humankind, mobility has brought prosperity. The theme of the Toyota Group Pavilion is the dream, joy, and inspiration of mobility in the 21st century. That is, mobility in harmony with the planet. And the appeal of mobility is the dream and joy of worldwide movement. It's that movement which provides interesting encounters with nature, society, and other individuals, and helps create unity with Earth. Inspire individual. The I-Unit is a futuristic vehicle that was developed upon the new concept of mobility extending human ability. It allows society and nature to coexist while meeting the individual's desires. We will introduce all kinds of futuristic vehicles and technologies, beginning with environmental technologies as portrayed by the I-Unit in the Mobility Performance Show. Director Yves Pépin's performance will showcase future mobility with his spectacular direction.
En fait, dans la mise en scène, ce qui va être excitant, c'est le tout. Pourquoi? Parce que les spectateurs sont disposés en rond et ils vont avoir le spectacle devant eux.
Everything will be so exciting. I will use every molecule of that 30-meter high space. And not only on stage either, but around the visitors. Performances that will invite everyone into a surprising and enchanting world.
The pavilion symbolizes future society, when resources will be wisely used in line with the recycling mechanism of nature. It will be powered by renewable energy, mostly from wind-powered generators, and it will feature aggressive use of the environmental technologies of the Toyota Group, including recyclable and reusable materials. The pavilion will be designed by young architects who are the hope of the construction industry in the 21st century.
I plan to consider the place and the environment altogether. I'm thinking of doing the whole thing with very small elements. That should make it easier to implement recycling and reuse strategies. As for the entryway, it's going to be a very pleasant space, filled with mists and the fragrance of flowers.
We propose a pavilion full of soft light, something you can look forward to.
In addition, we will introduce all kinds of environmental and futuristic technologies from the Toyota Group at the waiting space and the post-show. The dream, joy, and inspiration of mobility in the 21st century. It all begins at the Toyota Group Pavilion. See you at Expo 2005, Aichi, Japan, at the Toyota Group Pavilion.
The 2005 World Exposition, Aichi, Japan. Under the theme Nature's Wisdom, the Expo will showcase the model for a new global society in the 21st century. For visitor transportation at the Expo, Toyota offers its new technologies, IMTS and the fuel cell hybrid bus. IMTS, Intelligent Multimode Transit System. A railway transit system carrying a large number of passengers at high speed precisely on time. A transit bus system forming a transport network that offers access throughout an area. IMTS brings together state-of-the-art ITS technologies to realize the advantages of both rail and bus transit systems, forming an enjoyable and economic transport system. On main routes with heavy passenger transit, IMTS forms a platoon of unmanned, automated vehicles moving along dedicated roads. Each vehicle can operate on ordinary roads for transit service within a local community as well, by having the driver take manual control. The combining of these two modes of public transit in one system enables passengers to travel to their respective destinations without changing buses. IMTS is expected to provide relief for city traffic congestion, as well as mitigate environmental problems. At Expo 2005 Aichi, Japan, a futuristically designed IMTS is scheduled to service the Nagate area. Visitors will enjoy barrier-free access and eco-friendly transport with a CNG engine. An automated cruising platooning service will link the North Gate with the West Gate and the South Big Event Hall to form the main IMTS route used by many visitors. From the West Gate to the Convention Hall, vehicles will automatically separate from the platoon, at which time a driver will take manual control. Fuel cell hybrid bus. The fuel cell used in this bus generates electricity through a chemical reaction between hydrogen and oxygen, completely eliminating carbon dioxide and other toxic emissions that cause pollution and global warming. Hydrogen can be produced from a variety of substances, making possible a wide range of energy sources. This characteristic makes hydrogen an ideal energy source for resolving environmental and energy issues facing the world in the 21st century. Fuel cells excel at energy efficiency. Fuel cell vehicles are 1.6 times more fuel efficient than gasoline engine vehicles. And hybrid vehicles using a fuel cell with a secondary battery are targeted to be 3 times more fuel efficient. At Expo 2005 Aichi, Japan, fuel cell hybrid buses combining Toyota's very own FC stack with hybrid technologies will provide service on-site. These buses are scheduled to link the Seto area with the Nagate area. To carry on the dreams and hopes of people for a better future in the 21st century. To see the great potential in transit systems and vehicles. Come experience the excitement, freedom, and pleasure of a new mode of mobility for the 21st century through IMTS and fuel cell hybrid buses. Bringing together people with people and people with the planet, always one step ahead in mobility.